Oh, hi, friends. How's it going out there? Welcome in. It's been a while. I am glad to be back live. Happy all the things. Happy Thanksgiving is probably like the last time I was online and going live. And, all the way to Happy New Year. I hope you are doing well. I hope your year is off to a good start, and I hope you have not set New Year's resolutions for yourself because those are BS, y'all. Not that goals are BS, not that objectives are BS, and even wishes are not BS. But deciding that January 1st is some like magical unicorn of a day where everything is supposed to be better and fixed and turned around, that's crap. Which leads me to why I am here today now. And that is for the Forking Audacity. So I'm starting a new series. Know that when I say forking, I don't mean forking, but we're keeping it clean here on the socials because that's the right thing to do to, not get banned. Hey, bestie. L2 joining me on the gram. Glad to have you here. So I'm starting a new series here. It's called The Forking Audacity. And I am going to talk about all of the stuff, crap, things that happens at work as leaders that we don't talk about. The things that we keep secret, the things that we hold in this like shame spiral because we don't want anybody to know that we're not fully capable, which we are, that we feel incomplete, which we are not, that we think that we're failing, also not. And I am super tired of people feeling like they are the only one that the thing that happened to. We are all human beings living this really imperfect life and doing the best that we can. And as powerful and empowered as we are as humans, we also are struggling. All of us, all the time, struggling. Things are hard. And also, they don't have to be. Things don't have to be as hard as we make them. Hey, Jessica, welcome. Yay. So glad to see you. And thank you for welcoming me back. I have missed you too. And L2, Lauren, has switched to LinkedIn, which is, of course, the favored platform to be on. So I'm here to talk about the Forking Audacity. I want to bring to light the things that we all keep quiet and keep inside. And I have the same conversations with people all the time and have throughout my whole career. And everybody thinks they're the only one it's ever happened to, me included. I have gone through some stuff in my career, in my life, where I have thought I was the only one. And then I've said it out loud and I've gotten all the hand raises of other people who are the same way. Hey, Daniel, welcome in. Thanks for being here. Happy New Year to you. And so I'm here to like expose all of that stuff and normalize that hard things happen, that messed up things happen, and that as capable and as we are as grown-up people, and as much as we want to be independent and we want to handle stuff on our own and we don't want to bother anybody else and we don't want to make waves or get in the way or any of that, that it happens. We continue to be human, whether we like it or not. As Lauren says, thank you for putting that in the chat. And I was going to actually reference you and say that isolation lies. That's something that Lauren says all the time, and it's true. And I was on a podcast today that should come out in the next couple of days on somebody else's podcast. And she was asking me for final thoughts. And I said, I have two pieces of advice for anybody, anywhere, doing anything. And one is make choices. Don't just let things happen to you. Things are going to happen to you, but like, then you have to make a choice and you have to decide, How am I going to handle this? What am I going to do with this? Am I going to let it just keep happening, or am I going to make some choices? And all of those questions lead you to choices. And the other thing is, don't get lonely. And that doesn't mean don't be alone. I love alone time. I am a born introvert with an extroverted voice. But I love being alone. I don't love being lonely. And when we isolate ourselves, and when we don't talk about the things, and when we don't talk about the forking audacity of people and situations and places and workplaces and leadership and our own leadership, we isolate ourselves, and we make ourselves think that we are the only ones that this thing that's happening is happening to. I lost myself in the grammar. So welcome to the series. I'm going to be going live every Tuesday for the foreseeable future at 7 p.m. to talk about the forking audacity. And I want topics. I'm going to talk about the audacity of performance reviews. I'm going to talk about the audacity of toxic bosses. I'm going to talk about the audacity of the coworker who's trying to sabotage you. I'm going to talk about the audacity of the wait your turn philosophy from the generation before you, who thinks you shouldn't get promoted even though you're good because you should wait your turn in some sort of imaginary timeline. And so I want to hear from you. Tonight is going to just be a short little intro to this, but I want to hear from you. I want you to DM me. You can comment here if you want to. However you want to show up and help me figure out what topics I should be talking about out loud. I want to hear from you. And I want to bring those to light. If you send me a DM and you ask me to talk about something, or you share your situation with me and ask me to talk about it, I will not share your name. I will not share your identity. But I think we need to stop keeping the secret, which isn't really a secret, that like careers are hard. Being a leader is hard. Being an executive is hard. Being a woman is hard. Being neurodivergent is hard. Being a fill in the blank is hard. All the things are hard. And if we are willing to talk about this stuff out loud and willing to bring to light the forking audacity that exists out there, then we can also start talking about how to handle it, how to deal with it or escape it, whichever way we want to go, or 10 other ways, and just how to be together and normalize that it can be really hard to manage your career. That's it for today. So I'll see you next Tuesday. And before next Tuesday, I will have a way for you to subscribe so you get notified when I'm going live. I'm working on that right now with my ops person, who's amazing. And I will have a way for you to know when I'm going live so that you can join and you don't have to just stumble upon me. But if you are watching this now, know that my lives will be at least every Tuesday at 7 p.m. I'll talk to you soon. Have a great night. Bye.